Right, hello, hi. So, you know, I saw this YouTuber pop up in my recommended since I was playing God of War and I finished the game, and you know, I was kind of watching other people play it, like Corey Kenshin and everyone else. So I had a lot of God of War recommended in my YouTube recommended. And I came across this guy called Quantum TV, and he does two videos actually on God of War. One where he kind of does the first kind of impression of the game, you know, he just plays it for the first time and kind of comments about it. And then another completely different video where he actually gives a take on the entire game and what he thinks about it. Right, now, what you need to know about that is both of those videos are completely garbage. Both videos are just completely shit and nitpicky, and he picks on every single piece of fucking toenail that is dropped in the game. So don't expect anything from either of the videos. I will, however, do a video on both of them because I do actually find it interesting. Right, and I do want to say that if certain clips from his video do not make it into this video, it is because I just found them boring as fuck or just straight up not needed. But without further ado, let's hop in and see what we're working with.
Getting ready to play some Dad of War. Outside of graphics, I mean, I hate film grain. We're immediately taking away all film grain. Motion blur I'll allow.
He turns off film grain, which, fair, it sucks ass and it just looks bad. But then he leaves motion blur on maximum, which what?
Reduced flashing, don't need any of that, and that's pretty much it. I'll probably have to change some in-game things, but for the most part, those are pretty much...
Right, so let's keep his settings in mind, because he just put his game on prefer performance. He put his game on performance mode.
Alright, we're gonna go... I don't want the recap, don't need that, played the game. Give me a story. I like that. Very easy, you jump in and you just enjoy the game on easy mode. Now, I'm what you call a casual gamer.
Right, and again, keep that in mind for later in the video. He does choose give me a story. I'm not, shaming him for anything, but he does choose that, so let's just keep that in mind.
So far, as expected, details are pretty good in the face. There's a lot going on here. I am a little bit confused as to what's going on with the pelt. I mean, not really as much as the way, as I would expect from this console. It's kind of like mashed together, kind of like when you see grass sometimes on low resolutions, how it kind of just blends together.
I mean, what about it? I mean, it looks just fine to me. And, again, he is playing on performance mode, so there are going to be some, I wouldn't call them issues, but there are going to be some, voids that need to be filled with the graphics. It's not going to be perfect on performance mode.
Playing the game. And I wish they would have opened the scene a little bit more dynamically. I would say, like, this is kind of boring because it's like he's just sitting by the fire. Like, that was like a good minute and a half of just him sitting by the fire. It's pretty lame. Also, not a fan of, like, them hauling in their kill. That's not my thing.
Bro, what? You're not a fan of them hauling in their kill. What does that even mean? I'm so confused by this guy.
Really don't like that model of Atreus. They made him look so soft. He's supposed to be like some hardcore Viking, he's supposed to be some badass. Such is the times, I guess. That boy doesn't look like he's done work a day in his life. I mean, yeah, sure, he was hauling in a deer, but he doesn't look like it. What a shame. Sure, it's all by design.
Bro, you are in a cave. Give it a fucking second. You haven't even seen him fully yet. The lighting is dark because you're in a cave and you haven't seen the model yet. Chill out. Wait until it's out. Fucking hell.
Alright, can we get out of this cave? Yeah? Anytime. Anytime we're gonna get out of the cave. We've been in the cave for like 5 minutes. It's a long time to be in a cave. Ah, the dead body can't live without that. Lord knows we gotta...
How dare they keep the thing that they killed for food? They killed it for a reason, Quantum. They will probably take it with them. Otherwise they, wouldn't have brought it there in the first place. Also, You've been watching this game for 4 minutes and 18 seconds. Actually, not even that long. It has been 2.5 minutes since you started playing the game, and you are already complaining about the fact that the game is going too slow. I mean, you know, play a story game and hate on it having story. I mean, fucking hell.
Gotta tell you, I'm really not impressed graphically so far. Like, I'm really not. Looking a bit on the lame side.
You are playing on performance mode, Quantum. It is performance mode. If you played on graphic quality mode, then that would be a different story. And even so, even on performance mode, I've played this game myself. I finished it. Even on performance mode, this game looks amazing. I don't know what you're playing right now that isn't graphically pleasing, but this is very graphically pleasing.
The snow physics are improved. That's good. You can see it breaking apart as they run. Trees still look kind of crappy, but they'll do. You're not gonna spend all game looking at a tree anyway, right?
Holy shit, like he says something good, then completely obliterates it. What's wrong with the trees, Quantum? I don't see anything wrong with the trees. And again, if there is something wrong with the trees, you are playing on performance mode.
No way, it's that easy. She was just flying at us. Yeah, I was just saying.
She never does. Stay alert.
So, like, they've been fighting before? Like, where was all of this, like, constant fighting? She never does. What does he mean by that?
This is a sequel. There's a 3-year time skip between the two games. Well, I mean, what exactly do you expect? I'm confused.
Is there, like, a turbo option? Yo, look at this. This is wild.
Yes, you know, yeah, you know, Kratos just starts aggressively shitting so that the sleigh gets propelled by his fecal matter being left behind. Yes, there's a turbo mode.
Okay, so is she, like, unconscious now? What happened to the mountain? Why is the mountain just, like, falling apart? Did I miss something? Like, did something happen?
No, I'm no mountain expert, but I would assume that because of what just happened with Freya. But, you know, again, I'm no mountain expert, so I could be wrong.
Okay, more caves.
Sorry I couldn't take the shot.
Very good luck.
This guy's a fucking cave cynic. Any game studios and creators out there better watch out putting caves into your games. Otherwise, this fucking guy might pull up and bomb your entire HQ because there's 2 caves in your games. Like, fucking hell.
Hey, that kid says he's already on it. Well, that's disgusting. You just pin animals to that tree there. Ah, and the Mutts feast. Gotcha. Boy, they really don't like deer, do they? Like, I remember in the first game you had to kill deer, in this game you have to kill deer. We get it, you don't like deer. I mean, like, it's not really like a reoccurring theme that I'd like to keep rehashing. But okay.
Bro, what? It's fucking food. I'm so... Is this guy vegan? Is that the problem here? Like, I'm so confused. What? What?
Yeah, that looks like a euthanasia point. He's just kind of laying there.
You're a good boy. A brave boy. Fast and strong. But you can rest now. Okay? I'll be okay.
I mean,
You can let go now.
you've got like 2 other dogs.
You have to let go.
I mean, I don't know, man. Is it just me, or does it seem like it's like hard to love multiple animals? Like, if you got 3 dogs, isn't it like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I have to have no more than like maybe 2. Maybe 3 is a bit pushing it for me. I don't know. Personal thing here, just reacting to the game.
Bro, this guy is a fucking villain. Like, what is this? Right, so let's count. He hates caves, and more than 2 dogs, and apparently killing deer. Okay, got it, okay.
So, hey, Thorn. Sophna.
What is he saying?
Sophna.
I don't know what that means. Is that a spell? Is that Russian?
This has to be the most idiotic thing he has said in this entire playthrough so far. Is that Russian? Yes, you're playing a game about Norse mythology, and the two main protagonists are speaking Russian. Yes, head on.
Whatever Loki's supposed to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wants.
do not what Mother wanted.
You just said you don't want to fight, and now you want a war. Like, this is the shit I'm talking about, bro. Pick a storyline. Like, the fuck is even happening right now?
He never said he wanted a war. What? He stated that maybe his mother wanted that. Not once did Atreus say anything about wanting war.
Like, did he not just, like, grow up killing a bunch of innocent animals his entire life, hauling in the carcass of some deer in the opening of the story, and I'm supposed to cry because his wolf finally got old and died? Like, why should I care? Like, I'm sorry, that is not somebody I'm gonna feel sorry for. The wolf that's, like, feasting on the pent-up deer. Like, the circle of life, you live, you die, right? If that's what you live by, then live by it. Don't sit there crying and whining about it now that the time has come. Especially since you're, like, trained since, like, childhood to be this warrior.
I recognize that.
Has this guy never had a pet? Has your pet never died? Also, if I remember correctly, on multiple of your videos, you had a fundraiser going to dog charities. So this logic is just coming out of where? What is happening?
This is probably one of the most boring stories I've ever seen in a PlayStation game. Like, it's so slow.
Bro, what do you want Kratos to do? Do you want him to pull out his cock and start fucking doing cartwheels? I'm confused. What do you want? It's been 15 fucking minutes since you started playing. Give it a fucking second.
Do I really need the backstory of, oh, the boy's dog died? What next, man? Like, I mean, we already had Kratos. I mean, this is turning to a full-ass country song. My wife died. Fucking, you know, the world's out to get me. Boy's dog died. Like, fucking give it a break. Like, ugh. Not feeling this at all.
It's a story game having an opening sequence. I'm confused to exactly what did you expect when starting this game up? You said you played The Last God of War. This is a sequel. Of course, stuff is going to be pretty similar to the last one, and there is going to be things that take a while to start up. I'm confused exactly what you expected when you put the disc in and open the game.
And then the graphics are, like, kind of muddy right here, like, as I'm looking at his arm. It's just, like, low textures.
You're playing on performance mode, for the love of fuck.
It's just like, what the hell? Now it's daytime? What just happened?
You know, his wife is dead, which, you know, we clearly saw her hand grabbing him. So, you know, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say it's a dream sequence. You know, even though I'm not playing the game and somehow you are confused about it, this makes little sense to me, but do go on.
He's laying in bed and then... What?
Are you joining me?
Oh, okay, I guess we're walking now? He's
Are you ready?
having some sort of a
Walk
lucid
as though
dream.
Amir himself sits atop your shoulders.
This is your hunt. I will follow.
Very welcome.
This literally looks and feels like the last game, visually. Not impressed.
Fresh kill.
Again, multiple points to be made here. Number one, you are playing on performance mode, so if you wanted something more visually pleasing in quotes, you probably should have played on quality mode, which again, still, performance mode does an amazing job. So either way, you should not be complaining. This looks, yeah, exactly like the last game. It's a fucking sequel, Quantum. I don't know what you expected when you put this disc in and started playing the game. That it's gonna be fucking Kratos one-tapping dudes with his cock. What do you exactly are looking... What are you looking for here? Because it's a sequel to the last game. No shit, the combat system and the running and a lot of stuff is going to be pretty similar. And not to talk about the graphics in the last one were already pretty good. Like, they were really, really good. So you can't exactly make them more perfect. And again, you are playing on performance mode.
As I said he would. He should have acted.
This is so lame.
This guy's attention span is a fucking millisecond. A kindergartner literally just looking at the fucking TV, not even able to understand the words that are coming out of both their mouths, would be more amused than you are right now. What is the point of choosing this game if you already know that you don't have the brain capacity to sit still for 2 minutes and watch?
Jesus Christ. How annoying.
Gonna make me pick that one up?
Yo, I'm not digging her attitude right now. Like, at all.
Good boy.
Bro, she needs a fist to the mouth, like, straight up. Disrespectful ass.
Bro, what? Fucking damn it, Kratos, punch that bitch in the face. Like, bro, what is happening right now? I feel bad for his wife.
Ugh, this game is not a looker. Well, alright, I'm gonna take a break from playing this because I'm bored out of my mind.
I don't even know what to say. What do you mean the game is not a...
I'll probably hop back on it a little later, but...
You unstable, brother.
Yeah,
Try it.
I don't know. This is not going at a fun pace for me.
Not been opened.
No prints this way either.
Ugh. But yeah, guys, I'll let you guys go. Try to figure out if I can find... No, I can't go that way. I don't know. I'm kind of bored with this, so I'm going to take a break. Probably play something else to relax a little bit. But that being said, if you want to see more of this on the Samsung S95B, let me know. I'm really not impressed. I'm kind of disappointed because, like, visually, this looks a lot like the last game. Like, a lot like the last game. Not really see it. Like, the running physics, like, it's the same. Like, why? I feel like it's just like they take the base of the old game and they just copy and paste it over, like, new stuff, and they go, hey, look, this is PS5.
Isn't that exactly what happened with God of War 1, 2, and 3? Wasn't that exactly the same fucking thing? Except, obviously, minus the PS5 part? What exactly are you expecting? It's a sequel from the last game. This is a sequel of God of War 2018. What did you want them to do? Fucking bring back the entire Greek pantheon and have Kratos fucking shit on all of them immediately from the opening as well? Like, what exactly did you expect? I'm confused.
I don't know, man. Whatever. This is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm one Brandon Honesty.
Right, so he plays the game for like 20 minutes and then spends, you know, a good 19 of those minutes complaining. If he waited maybe like 10 more minutes, you know, Bjorn would have shown up and then Thor as well. You know, kind of kickstarting the game into the action, but I don't know what he's on about. Also, the graphics were amazing in the last one, so you can't exactly make it more perfect, but they fucking did. But anyway, please don't do any Let's Plays, Quantum. I really, that was painful to watch.